We interrupt our program to bring you a special broadcast.
Ding bong, it's 420. Listening to Two Hotheads on Cannabis on Unregular Radio. Stay tuned because more wackiness is sure to ensue.
Live on Two Hotheads on Cannabis. We have a phone call right now. It's our phone number is 617-826-1150. And you're listening to Two Hotheads on Cannabis, and it is that magic time, 4:20 p.m. And on the phone, I understand his phone's about to die, so this may be a quick interview. We have Phil from Municipal Waste. Are you still there with us, Phil?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Hey, I was able to find a charger, so we're safe.
Oh, good.
Nice. Good to go.
Excellent.
welcome.
Wednesday. We're going to try.
Thanks for being on the show. I have to say, you guys killed it with GWAR in Boston a few weeks ago. I was lucky enough to be at that show, and you guys were incredible, and we're really happy to have you on today, even though there was no moshing allowed. So I wanted to ask you what you had to say about the Boston moshing ban and any messages you have for our dear mayor for enforcing a ban on moshing at shows.
Yeah, when I heard about that, I thought it was pretty crazy, but we still had a pretty good show, even though nobody was allowed to mosh. Tony said that he could see it in their eyes. They wanted to dance.
Yeah.
I know those people probably flooded the streets afterwards, being like, I was one of those people flooding the streets afterwards, and I don't know where they got out all that pent up aggression because you could see it in everybody's eyes. It was crazy. That was an awesome show, and you guys are still on tour with GWAR, right? You're still on tour right now. Where are you right now?
Oh, well, I'm actually in the van. We're heading towards Reno. We played San Fran last night, and it was a really, really awesome show.
Yeah, and you guys had like an eating contest / metal show. Did that actually go down? An all-you-can-eat like food show or something. I heard something about this.
Yeah, GWAR Mosh is like well, you were cutting out a little bit, and all I got was all-you-can-eat food show, and that sounds pretty good to me.
All right, we'll have you up here for that. No, I was thinking, I thought you guys did some sort of metal show out in California like the past couple days that involved like an eating contest, and I'm jealous. We need shit like that on the East Coast, I think.
Well, we went out to L.A. to meet up with our record label, Nuclear Blast, and they had an eating contest where we had our friends bring their burger truck called Grill 'Em All, and we had a giant eating contest, and it was really fun.
Who won that contest?
I don't know. That's how we do it.
I don't know if you heard that. What about Cannabis Corpse and your marijuana band and your activism? Tell us about that, Phil. Can you hear us?
Well, we got. I've been doing this band from about 2006, and it's just like a loving spoof on Cannibal Corpse, but all the lyrics aren't about weed, and we write original music, and we put out 4 records, and we're actually working on a 5th one right now, and yeah, it's just something I do to pay tribute to my favorite band, Cannibal Corpse.
And your favorite medicine, cannabis, correct?
Oh, yeah. It's the perfect combination. And believe me, when I came up with the idea, we were very, very stoned.
If there's a radio on in the background, can we turn that down?
Yeah, do you guys have a...
Do you guys have a radio going in the background, a conversation?
No,
well, there's a couple people talking, but there's no like radio going.
Yeah, they're in the tour van. That's why.
Yeah, that's what
I wanted to say. I mean, you get pretty sexual with your weed related lyrics too. Like you're blunted at birth, engorging the flesh pipe, smoke comes so green. That's genius. That's pure genius. Do you ever do that like a book on tape?
Well, that actually is the only song that has that kind of like angle. All the rest of the songs are kind of like goofy weed zombies and like being sacrificed by marijuana worshipping monks and stuff like that.
So it's fucking awesome, basically. I'm just saying, you can't really hear, like, sometimes, you know, with the type of music you play, it's really, you know, loud and distorted and awesome. But, you know, this is pure poetry, and I feel like you should do like a, you know, just like a read aloud, like book on tape, so you can really hear the messages that you're sending. Like, you crave his warm weed inside your vag. This shit is awesome.
Well, I guess you could do that. I don't know how many people would show up for that sort of thing.
I bet there'll be a few.
It'd be like a motivational speech. I don't know.
I bet the King of Pot would show up for that one.
Yeah, we'd show. Yeah, no. Well, so what? You guys are off to Reno tonight, and when does Cannabis Corpse still play? Like, do they play shows around Boston? Because I got to see it. I got to see this for myself.
We are coming. We're going to be playing Boston like April, I think it's 18th, and we're playing there at Great Scott with Revocation and Ramming Speed.
Oh my God, that's fucking awesome! I'm so glad I asked because I will be there.
That's great.
Yeah, coming up. It's coming up soon.
That's a great venue too. Great Scott. Yeah. Well, what about the recent shows? Have they, like, when you compared to Boston with the moshing? Do you have any other problems with, you know, the moshing situation, or is it just Boston that you've had that issue?
You know, Boston's the only place that I think has a strict ban on it, because everywhere else people have been partying their asses off. And last night, especially in San Fran, it was just going nuts. Everybody was partying, and we had a couple stage divers jump over those giant barricades, which, playing for GWAR, there's a pretty healthy barricade in front of the stage, but people were able to make the leap.
Now you're just rubbing it in, dude. I mean, I'm so pissed. I wanted to freak out. I mean, I was up in like the balcony too when I was at that show, and I was like, I wanted to stage dive and swan drive into the crowd below. But you know what? I have a feeling Great Scott is not the same kind of venue as the Wilbur Theatre. I have a feeling it's gonna get fucking rowdy.
What is that date again?
April 18th, correct?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's either, I'm pretty sure it's the 18th or the 19th. It's one of those days.
Who are you guys playing
off
with?
the top of my head.
Who are you guys playing with?
We're playing with Revocation and Ramming Speed.
All right. Well, we'll make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for being on the show today. You're great. You having you got doing very big things, and we're glad to have you in the movement. And keep kicking ass.
Thank you so much, Landfill. And good luck tonight. Have a great show.
All right, yeah, be sure to check out the Fatal Feast coming out soon on Nuclear Blast.
All right.
You guys fucking rock on.
Yeah, we're fans of yours on Facebook, and definitely check them out. Municipal Waste on Facebook if you haven't already.
Fuck you up.
Yeah, they will fuck you up.
All right, thank you.
And you're listening to Two Hotheads on Cannabis. That was Phil in the van.
He was so much. He was like so much more polite than than Odorous Arungus.